Now, I hate this kind of gay nerd, geek nerd, worldly nerd, wordplay bullshit. But I want you to get a pen and paper and write down the word precision. And under it, write crip is I on. Under that, write pro C I shun. And under that, write rape C I shun. Okay. So pause it until you do that, and let's continue. I'm running out of time. Okay. So, why is the crip the ion, on being Ionu, Heliopolis, Ros called center? Why is this? Well, first of all, let's look at this. Horus is a deity of fertility, fertile lands, and Set is a deity of deserts and foreigners. Everyone outside of Africa, immediately, you can rule out as a follower of Horus in terms of who genetically, right? Immediately. Everyone in the deserts of the Middle East and in North Africa, immediately. A lot of the desert land in more central Africa, kind of the Sahel region, whatever it's called, right? The middle belt, all right, can be ruled out. A lot of these desert regions in South Africa can be ruled out. Okay. And Hor means face. Horus, face us. So it's going to be where the desert region starts to meet the fertile region. And that gives you the heart of Africa. That gives you the heart clash, the clash in the heart, which is Nigeria. Biafra, the House of Fulani land, the Yoruba land here, the core followers of Horus are in southeast Nigeria for this reason. Right? So it limits it to black African people, right? This certain type of Igbo black African people, which are found in Nigeria, found in America. Millions of them came here as slaves, found in the islands, right? Found in Brazil, etc. Right? They're kind of spread out. All right, so who is warlike? Let's start there. Horus is a deity of war. He's a sky god. He's a deity of morality. He's a deity of being Ra's son, the son of God. He's got to be spiritual. He has to be a warrior. Okay, we can rule out the military. They're serving the God of this world immediately. We can rule out the police immediately. They're serving the God of this world. We can rule out the fraternities. These are not angles somebody who wants to serve God is going to go. This is where you go to conform and serve this world. We can rule out the fraternities of this world. Rule it out. We can rule out every accepted Christian culture, Muslim and Jewish culture. Rule it out. It's not what a man of God is going to do. He's a warrior and a man of God. Follower of Horus, not a follower of Ebert, nerd liars in the church, or nerds and brutes outside of the church. Okay. Hollywood actors, we can throw him out. He's not with that Crowley bitch shit. He's, is he going to be accepted or is he going to be stigmatized? Of course he's going to be stigmatized. Why? It puts the word mate in stigmatize. 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 D. Okay? T-I-G, technology, the feminine suffix, the I. The G, the earth deity. Mate. Okay? Stigmatize. Eyes. Mate eyes. So this is the reason why he's stigmatized. The geek, the tech geek, the nerd, the worldly guys, the big worldly brute, the nerds and the brutes. Okay? So what then is left? What are the common paths that are, what's left for him? Is he going to be a loner? No. He's going to say, I'm going to go to where these guys claim to be Christians and they claim to be warriors and they don't conform. There's no African martial arts system that's allowed. There's just Brazilian watered down capoeira. There's no African system that's allowed. Where can he go? So when you look at it, within the Crip gang, you have the rapists, the liars, the conformists, all the bad things you have in society. Then you have this one guy that has it right. That was the path that was there for me that I could take. Remember, he also wants to vie for women against Set, against all the evil guys. He wants to show them his heart. How can he do that? He needs some kind of middle ground, some kind of explain the X, the world, right? The chi-ro, the P and the superimposed on the X, Constantine, chi-ro. It is the chi, the earth energy, the world energy, the man's energy. Remember, God, the great chi is in the spirit of God, clashes and comes into the man's energy in the divine martial art order. This is why the Crip, it's precision, moral precision. Where do we look for this guy? Precisely, with precision. We're going to look for them in the Crip gang. That's why they're one of the most murderous gangs. They're one of the most locked up, beat up, you name it. Okay, and it's also why they're so misrepresented. Snoop Dogg and all these guys. Also, the difference between the slob and the crab. The slob is the big fat Suge Knight Mac 10 guy. The crab is the skinny corrupt Daz Snoop Dogg guy. And of course there's guys of various shapes in these different groups, but these are the pronounced guys, and that's their team. And there's a confusion, and this set is a deed of confusion, foreigners, sexual immorality, chaos, disorder, violence, so on and so forth, hippo, and all these forms. Okay, this is why you look for it, okay, in the crypt, which also can be seen as how you see rest in peace. Christ rest in peace. How you see Christ resting in peace. These guys are conformists who are like, I'm trying to survive. The true falcon is the guy who's trying to go up. He's saying, I'm the voice of reason in this group. You should listen to me and not the celebrity, not the brute, not the rapist, not the drug dealer, not the crack addict.